M is the midpoint of Qn. We are given the coordinates of N, the coordinates of Q. This is a grade 10 question. So, M.
Sir?
Yes?
I want to say something quick, sir.
Yeah.
That needs to be sir.
So, M, so this is 3.1. M will be equal to x1 plus x2 over 2, y1 plus y2 all over 2. So, your coordinates of M, if you choose your x1 as 8, that 4 will be your x2, so it will be 8 plus 4 over 2, and the y value y2, I will say 0 plus minus 8, so that will be 0, well, plus minus 8 over 2. So my coordinates of M are going to be 12 over 2, that will be 6, then minus 8 over 2, that will be minus 4. Then we are there. Midpoint formula. Okay, we should be able to do the grade 10 questions much easier and quickly as well. Then calculate the gradient of NS. NS, this is S, that's N there. Right? Now that gradient, it will be 3.2, it will be NS is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Right? So my y2, let me consider it minus 16, so it will be minus 16 minus 0 over 0 minus 8. 0 minus 8. So we get minus 16 over minus 8. The final answer will be the 2. So that's the gradient there. Right.
So for the 2 is right, that's better, right? So we have to prove any errors.
Okay, generally, well, this question is not need for proof. Because it's only 3 topics, remember, 4 topics. Inverse function, you don't need any proofs there. The differential calculus, you don't need any proof. The analytical, you don't need any proof. The trig, you don't need any proof. But for your trial examination, you have to know the proof. Alright. So this was straightforward. Right, then 3.4 says determine the equation of the circle, okay, having a center at O, that is at the origin, and also passing through S. So the center is here, and it's passing through this point. You want the equation of that circle. Right? Now, if the center is at the origin, remember, your circle must be of the form, well, x squared plus y squared equal to r squared. That's the general equation. So here, you just need to find what is the what? The radius. So if the center is here and is passing through this point, this length here, OS, is going to be a radius. Okay? So we can find the length of what? Of OS. Okay? To find that one, we say at the center, right? At the center there, the coordinates at O are 0, 0. Am I right? And the coordinates at S, they are given 0 and minus 16. To find that length, you don't need the distance formula. You can use this y value and that y value. So you say OS is equal to y max minus what? Y minimum. Which one is greater, 0 and minus 16?
0.
So this will be 0 minus 16, and you get 16 units. That 16 units will be your radius. Well, the question says determine the equation of a circle having the center at or the origin and also passing through S, which means S is going to be a point on the circumference. Therefore, OS is the radius. So the equation of that circle will be x squared. Let me write this in. The equation of the circle will be x squared plus y squared equal to 16 squared. This will be your equation. Okay. and then you are done. Then 3.5, calculate the coordinates of t. Now, if you look at this question here, I think some people, they were used to seeing a grade 11 question on its own, probably they were shocked. Because they combined a grade 10 and 11 in this question. It was supposed to be a grade 11 question only, but they also put a circle in the grade 12 circle. But it was hidden, it was not direct. Right? And also here, the proportion theorem. Because you are in grade 12, so you're expected to integrate all those concepts. Like calculate the coordinates of t. Alright? T is this point here. Do we know the gradient? Okay. For us to know the coordinates of t, we may need to determine the equation for Tm or for Rn. We know the coordinates of what? Of m from the previous question. The coordinates of m are 6 and minus 4. So this is 6 and minus 4. Do we know the gradient? We found the gradient of ns, right? Ns is from here to there, which means that straight line is perpendicular to what? To Rn. Am I right? Because point M is a midpoint. Am I talking to myself now?
Yes. Oh, yes.
This straight line here, there is even indicated here, right? If LQ is parallel to RM, it therefore means that RM is perpendicular to SN. Okay? So what we can do is to say for 3.5, to say MTM, okay? MTM times MNS will give you minus 1. We got the gradient for MNS as what? 2. So therefore, the gradient of MTM is going to be, you divide both sides by 2, you get minus a half. We know this gradient. Don't be surprised. We know this one. We got it on the previous stage. Okay? So if I divide both sides by it, I'll get the gradient which is equal to minus a half. Then I will find the equation for Tm using the coordinates of m. So it will be y equal to mx plus c, or y, I'll put minus 4 there. My m, I'll put minus a half. My x, I'll put 6. Then I can find the y-intercept. Fortunately, the y-intercept there is when that c there is going to be the value of y at t. So this will be minus 4 equal to minus 3 plus c. Take the minus 3 to the left, get c equal to minus 1. Therefore, the coordinates of t are going to be x is equal to 0 and y is minus 1. That's making sense. Okay, and this equation, you can also the equation for Rm, for Rt, both point R, T, and M are collinear. They are along the same straight line. Right?